Does she dream of dying? What happened last night? Do the folds of her clothes mold and hold moments of last night's air? When she wakes, will she release those pockets of air and with it memories? Will she smile, a secret smile, because no one else knows except her and maybe another? Like a secret ginnel, a passage that can only be known to someone who belongs to that place. Peaceful travellers are always welcome to see memories, but students and tourists that form fake like Formica can get right off. Only those who know the silent language of conferencing birds can hold her secret sacred. Bad vibes would only form ciphers on her shoulders, holding her down in rhythmical regret. For now she sleeps. No shame, no joy, no guilt, no love. Nothing can be formed till she wakes and chooses to stand, casting shadows against the picture of her life. She sleeps, and slumber slips her sliding serenely into the center of my mind, singling out thoughts of sin and burning sage. She sleeps, and each observer rests a story somewhere on her body with their eyes. Her body was never hers to own. She sleeps, and still she never fully belongs to herself. Maybe she should have slept in night shadow and darkness, toes tucked protectively away from moonlight. Maybe that's why some women can't sleep past dawn. They have to keep their spirits moving, because if they settle too deeply, their body is snatched away in small pieces by curious gazes, till only dust is left of a woman who could have once existed. Last night, did someone peel food for themselves as she peeled off her clothes? Did she exchange herself for something of someone's soul? Was a piece of flesh to be offered to save her body as a whole? Was it food she wanted? Having to wade through craven empty sides and cold holds to get it to eat? Did the food fill her belly, or is she scooped out? Only a broken frame of herself holding skin and face and housing organs, with the only thing expanding being the air and space of nothing inside her. Now and then she breaks off a bit of herself for hungry peeling mouths. Now and then. But now she sleeps deeply. Maybe someone should tell her not to wake, that the world is ready, and if she isn't, it might swallow and gobble her whole. Sleep, sleep, sleep. If her clothes were draped over the bed and folded, could they have been like my mother's? Could this be her? Could this be a version of my mother, a betrayed version? The one I wanted her to be, someone who sleeps so deeply as if angels hold her whilst other angels fight her demons, pushing them far away from her, so far away she would never know how legions of spirits lived and died by the flutter of her eyelash. Could she be a version of my mother that this immigrant child could dream of? Because I bet she doesn't get spat on in the street. People who are humiliated live in the fracture lines between the second hand and the hour during the day. They live in the quiet frantic air. They don't sleep like that. I don't know how to navigate. Does she look like a woman who spews desert poetry as easily as asking for a cup of tea? My sleep hurts. My sleep is thirsty. Do you think she dreams as deeply as those in Yarl's Wood? Are there little drummer men in her ear banging as they sing the promised land is in the afterlife? Do little men in her ear grip drumsticks tightly with futile smiles, knowing that injustice can't be soothed with music like a newborn to the breast? Does this mother's terrain of her body feel used? The matchbox open from last night might offer pity. Last night maybe she dreamed. Maybe she dreamed of Icarus. She could never refuse to fly in her dreams. She's a woman sleeping. Different viewers play movie reels on her skin. Flash, flash, there's a political coup in the pools of her collarbone. It's all foreign men saying foreign things in English that land in my foreign ears. Forgive the ignorance, pardon the mistake. Maybe she sleeps because apology has exhausted her. Has she lived forever and then slept her way through everything? Did she sing fucking Oasis and learn all the moves to a Spice Girls song? Was she ever awake? She may dream of yellow, of sunflowers that reflect off her yellow morning walls. I hope she dreams of this, or sweet things, because bliss doesn't know how to live truly in the waking world. So beautiful to belong to the people of the land of sleeping, no journeying for survival. Wonder if she sleeps, thinking of the waking truths of African women. Arowell and my ululate. In her mind burn frankincense and myrrh to clear the gin, but she can't dream like an African woman does, though African women are taught to dream like her. Good morning.